This is Steffen Schmidt for InsiderIowa.com. You may have seen my story about the new British leadership change in the Labour Party. And if you didn't understand it, I just thought I'd give you a couple of comments that might put a little finer polish on it. Basically, the Labour Party has more or less fallen to third place in Britain, which is very embarrassing for them and quite a problem politically. As you know, the Conservative Party, the Tories, and the Liberal Democratic Party, the Lib Dems, now have formed a coalition government and are the government of Great Britain with a new Prime Minister. So the Labour Party is now going through an agonizing re-examination of itself, trying to figure out where it fits into the British political picture, and their options are very interesting because one of their major distinctions from the Conservatives and Liberal Democrats is that they traditionally, in the past, when they were a socialist party, they were much more liberal than the old Liberal Party, which is now the Liberal Democrats, and the Tories, who are, of course, the party of Margaret Thatcher. Although the Conservatives or Tories are now divided into at least three different segments, and the Thatcherites are the most conservative. The current group that has taken over is a much more, let's call it, modernized Conservative Party that fully well understands that Great Britain is a country with large minority populations, and therefore it is a party that has to appeal to a new generation of Brits who are not as conservative as the base of the party used to be. That leaves the socialists or the Labour Party in a position of trying to perhaps position itself again at the left, and in the five candidates who are in contest over the summer for leadership of the party, as I indicated in my article in Insider Iowa, many of them are in fact trying to push the party farther to the left, to increase the size of government, to develop a much broader base of social services and services to lower income and middle class people in Britain. Many, of course, feel that there is a great contradiction in the fact that Britain is suffering from a horrendous budget deficit, serious budget deficit, a national debt that is growing, and therefore the discussion of expanding government services is already causing some significant questioning as to how you can expand services at a time like this. Tax increases are, of course, the only way that you could do it. Taxes and fees, although fees are regressive and hit the lower income groups more, and so they're less popular with Labour. Increasing taxes on the wealthier and on corporations seems to be the way to go. Unfortunately, Britain already has a very expensive tax structure, and this past week, some major corporations, including the insurance giant Zurich, announced that they would be moving their corporate headquarters from London. Most of them are moving their corporate headquarters to Ireland, which has a much more business-friendly environment, lower taxes, and also lesser ominous and onerous regulations, which has been one of the complaints by corporations, that the business climate in Great Britain makes it too difficult to keep a corporate headquarters here. So if Labour is going to increase regulations and taxes on wealthy individuals and on corporations, I'm guessing there will be a lively debate, as there is in the United States, on the overall effects on the economy of doing that. I thought I'd share all of this with you because Great Britain is a great friend of the United States and a valuable and important ally, and so perhaps you wanted my observations from having talked to a lot of people over the past 2 weeks in London, in Great Britain, and in Wales about the direction of all of this. Steffen Schmidt for InsiderIowa.com at the corporate offices of SEAS LLC in London.